Go like this. Bam. Take this one. What are we doing? Switch account. Bam. Live. Turn it down. Bam. All messages. Bam. I'm going to get the top crown right away. Oh yeah, I got 25 XP. Just waiting for some people to come in. Oh, Freddie and Justine, hello. Okay guys, don't worry, I'm just having... I'm just having a conversation with myself, so I have the top crown, #1 crown. Do I have it? I do have it. Perfect. Okay, I win. How's everybody doing today? On this August 20th afternoon, here in the great province of Alberta, Canada. I don't know where you guys are, but that's where I'm at. Weiss! Man, I've called you Wise so long that Weiss sounds weird. Wait, is that what you said your name was again? I think so, right? Hello. Hello, Freddie. Hello, Martha. Hello, Barbara. Did I see there? Yes, Barbara. Justine. And me, my other account. If you can see my name up there, my other name, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. There's nothing on it right now, but one day there will be. Renee, hello. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the best flavor of dish soap? You know, actually, I always wonder what the heck this noise is when I hear you do that. Mm-hmm. Now I know what it is. Because I always just let everything go down the sink. Because we don't have a sewer, so. Every once in a while you'll be walking and you'll see little bits of food. No, you won't. I'm just kidding. I'm lying. Norma, hello. Green apple, yes, that is the best. Renee says pumpkin spice. What a savage. Pumpkin spice. I bet you it's almost time for pumpkin spice. I don't drink coffee or frequent coffee shops. Not that I haven't gone to coffee shops. So I don't know what else is made into pumpkin spice, but I know there's pumpkin spice lattes. Never had one, so I don't actually know what they taste like. Okay. We got some apple. Get a little bit of little squirty of the suds in there. You can get anything pumpkin spice. Yeah, and bacon flavored. Those seems to be like the two different things. Hey guys, I have a sale going on right now. 25% off all of my art that I offer through my email address, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. To see that art, check out My Hands Gallery or Ushitat on Facebook, and you can kind of see the things that are available. I have tons of stuff, more so in the print division, with my paintings, you know, finger paintings and brush paintings, whatever, all that wall art type stuff. But I also have several sculptures and things like that. I have to make a bunch more keychains today. Hilarious how the hot dogs sell so good. So I got to make a bunch more keychains today. Hopefully I can get to it today. I don't want to have anyone waiting too long. We send stuff out on Tuesdays, so I still have a ways to go before it's, before I send out the next thing, because was it Wednesday today? Or Thursday? It's Wednesday today, so I have almost a whole ass week, so yeah. Hello, Karen. Renee says, feels like the pumpkin spice time here. It's only like 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius today. Feels like October instead of August. Oh, really? Here it's not too warm today, but it's cloudy, but it's sunny. I had aspirations to clean up outside my driveway. Taking pictures from my website, I was glad to have the mess because it kind of looks kind of fun to have, like, ooh, what's this and what's that and where's this and blah blah blah, and like you can see like the different weird things about my personality in the picture, but it doesn't look that nice in real life. And so I had this table saw out there that I took apart. I only needed the top of the table saw so I can use it to make actual tables out of. And then I had a few other things, and so I took the table saw apart and scrapped the stuff I don't need, sell the part that I can sell, or the two parts, the motor and the base, and then yeah, move on to the other stuff. What have you guys been up to? Justine says, congrats on selling the original shark painting to a card shark. Oh, I like that. I'm pretty sure it's a card sharp is the proper term, but I think shark is a term accepted as well, because it's a misnomer that's accepted, I think. Karen says, love that shark finger paint. Thank you. If you would like one, anyone who's listening, I can do canvas prints, and I can do open edition and limited edition paper prints. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Karen likes Dawn Power Wash. What is that? Is that a flavor? Or a scent, I guess would be the proper term. You know what's weird, and I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now, but has anyone here watched Scooby-Doo and wondered why, when in the cartoon, not the, I don't remember the live action ones, what happens in there, although I think Mr. Bean is in that movie. Why, when the bad guys are wearing masks, why do they sometimes wear two masks? It makes no sense when you think about it. Have you ever watched one of those episodes where they're like, the kids, they figure out who's the bad guy without the audience, like the kids watching at home, oftentimes being able to figure it out themselves? I hate that. Where they're like, oh, well, this is what we figured out, but they don't give the people watching any clues. That also bugged me about Knives Out. You can't figure out who it was, no matter how well you watch the show. But anyways, they'll be wearing a mask, which are very like realistic. I mean, it's a cartoon, but in the universe, there's supposedly realistic. Sometimes they'll be wearing a monster mask, and it'll just be the bad guy underneath. But sometimes the bad guy will be wearing an imposter mask underneath the monster mask, and they'll pull off two masks. And it's just like, in real life, would you wear two masks? No, you wouldn't. So whoever made that cartoon, whoever wrote that one is not really, it's not grounded in reality. But then I think Scooby-Doo and Shaggy can talk to each other. And that's not grounded in reality either. And somehow I'm okay with that. Why did I think about that just now? I have no idea. Making some chicken soup and working on spreadsheets, of course. Renee. You know what's better than working on spreadsheets? Working on sheet cake so that you can have cake later. That's the best part of life, is cake. Some people think that like love, safety, tranquility, peace is the best part of life. It's really cake is the best. Actually, I'm just joking, but the, was it World War One or World War Two? I think it was World War One. Gosh, I can't remember. I just read this the other day. I don't actually know if it's true, and I can't remember whose perspective it was from, but I think it was from I'm pretty sure it was Germany, but I could be wrong. But anyways, the German troop. Oh, it was World War One because it was trenches. Not that there wasn't trenches in World War Two, but there was definitely way more in World War One. Anyways, when they advanced into the trenches of was it the British? I don't remember who it was even. But anyways, there was cake. They found cake, and then that's when they knew they were going to lose the war, is because there was cake on the other side. And so how much better were their odds, because they were living well while they themselves were not living so well. Living well is obviously relative. And getting shot at and killed and bombed and gassed and such. Probably not the greatest thing. But anyways, I heard that the other day and I was like, oh, that's kind of nuts. I told that very terribly. It was more interesting than I could articulate here, but anyway, that was the gist of it. Heck yeah, I got a big piece of chocolate cake in the fridge. Everyone is fighting over who gets how much. Oh, cool. There you go. I thought the best part of life was banana bread without walnuts. Hey, there you go. I have some banana bread right here. Banana bread muffins Ashley made me the other day. Delicious. Chocolate cake. We went to IKEA yesterday, or not yesterday, day before yesterday, or was it yesterday?
No, it's Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay, Monday. So day before yesterday, to get a rug for under our table, and we didn't actually end up finding one. But anyways, as we were going, I don't know how everyone else's IKEA is, but our IKEA is you go upstairs, you go through all the fake bedrooms and kitchens and stuff, right? And then you come out to like where the couches are. And by the way, why are the couches upstairs instead of downstairs? I guess they're just on display. You don't actually grab those ones.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, you go through all that and you go through a few other things, and then you come out to the IKEA restaurant. And I've never eaten there before. I don't think, anyway. Usually I have the hot dogs downstairs. But the upstairs, there's a restaurant. So we stopped there. And the reason why I stopped there is because there was like this very appetizing picture of a chocolate cake. And so you know what I got? Swedish meatballs. I didn't even get the cake. I didn't even get the cake. I got Swedish meatballs, which were pretty good. But yeah, speaking of cake, I didn't even eat it. IKEA is over 2 hours away from me, so I've never been. Well, if you ever get the chance to go, just know that it's kind of fun, but there's not a lot of good quality stuff there. So think of it more as not that there's all bad stuff. It's just it's made out of particle board more so than anything else. But some people just like that look anyway, of the nice straight lines. They do have plenty of stuff that is totally worth buying, but there's lots of stuff that definitely is not worth buying. So if you go there, maybe have something in mind that you need and then go there. It's fun. It's a fun place to go through because they have everything kind of set up. Yeah. Hey all, just a silent lurk because I'm in the office today. Deanna, hello. Hello. Ron, hello. Ronnie. Glow, hello. Never been either, Globe, but I need a new couch, so I just might. Yeah, if you want an uncomfortable couch, go to IKEA. They actually have this one that I couldn't figure out, but I saw this little strap on it. So I pulled the strap. I'm like, oh, it's a, or Ashley was like, oh, it might be a hide-a-bed. So I pull out the strap, and then I went to, like, normally a hide-a-bed, like you pull it out like this, right, and then it unfolds, right? Well, this one, you pull out the bottom of the couch, and then I was like, well, how does it turn into a bed? So I pull it up, but I just lift the whole couch up, and I'm like, what the heck? I didn't realize that you actually have to take the cushions off and then pull the seat cushions into a bed. And I was like, dang, that's kind of like what we need in the basement. Not that we haven't done the basement, but that's kind of what we need in the basement. So I know I'm not going to get that couch, but they're not very comfortable, but it made me think. Maybe stick with Raymer and Flanagan. What the heck is that? Is that a couch store? Weiss wouldn't get my couch at IKEA. And she's from where IKEA is. No, wait, she's from the Netherlands. But that, to me, is the same as Sweden. I don't know why, I just get those two mixed up in my mind. Come on. I'm running out of room here, guys. But don't worry, I only have one thing. The banana bread tin. Oh, and I guess that cutting board there. All right, Deanna, see you later. Have a good day being responsible at work. We have Ashley Furniture here. They're good. Oh, we have that too, but it's actually called Ashley Home Store now. It used to be called Ashley Floors. And I was like, okay, Ashley Floors. And then it was turned to Ashley's Furniture. And now it's Ashley's Home Goods, I think it's called. We saw it just the other day. It has the same logo, but it could have been like they had different divisions, and then they just merged it. They're just like, merge, and then made, I don't know. I was actually just telling Ashley about that the other day. About every time when I was a kid and I saw that, and my mom saw that, she'd be like, she'd just be all like, oh, why do you have to have a girlfriend? Why are you causing trouble for me? For some reason, my mom did not like me having a girlfriend. She said I was girl crazy. I think I caused her too much headache. They didn't realize my mom didn't realize Ashley was different. IKEA sells all over the world the same stuff. Imagine IKEA was like in Sweden, it was better stuff. That's the thing about furniture stores. Usually they'll have a designer. I'm talking out of school. I don't actually know this for sure. When I went to what's that furniture store in Southgate Mall? That's got like the cool Restoration Hardware. When I went to Restoration Hardware, I don't know, 15 years ago maybe, I was like, man, this is really cool decor. I really liked it. And then when I got into woodworking and stuff, and then I go to Restoration Hardware, I'm like, this is trash. This is not good stuff. So what I think they've done is they've got someone who has made a nice piece of furniture, and then they make cheap imitations of it to sell in their stores. So they have a good example to work from, and then they make terrible copies of it. Because if you go and look in their showroom, everything is very cheap feeling and looking, and it's got fake patina on it. It's not good at all. They'll be like, oh, this was built from a bridge, the freaking, I don't know, that was bombed, and they always have a cool story. I don't know if they have one where something was bombed, but anyways, they'll say where they salvage the material from, but then I'm like, but this is not old wood. And I even asked the sales lady one time. I was like, hey, is this reclaimed wood? And then I think I don't know, but I think they must be instructed to say, like, they don't, she didn't say yes or no. I think they're instructed to kind of like dance around answering it, because I was like, look how the good wood, I mean, wood, if it's reclaimed, it'll be weathered and patinted on the outside, but when you cut into it, it's nice. And you can see how far in the weathering goes on the cross grain, or on the end grain when it's cross cut or whatever. And when I was looking at this table leg, I was like, look, the wood is good all the way through from the outside to the inside. I'm like, there's no way this is reclaimed. This is new wood. And she's like, huh, I've never had anyone point that out to me before. And I was like, yeah, but like, it looks like you're selling this as like something with a story attached to it, and you're not. Not that it's her fault, but I was just like, huh. So I was suspicious about it. Still very expensive. Restoration hardware, yes, it is. Yeah, they have some interesting stuff, but they're expensive. Yeah, they are expensive, which they're allowed to be expensive, but like, I think they should be a little more honest. Of course, I could be wrong. I could have just found the one table that was made out of like the most preserved wood of the whatever thing that they took apart wherever, right? Because I didn't ask them like how many tables are made out of this, right? I didn't ask that. My brother Mike and Alex from Curiosity Inc. both have the same kitchen table, which was made from a bridge that was dismantled after some war. And I don't know if it came from Restoration Hardware or not, but they have the same table. It's exactly the same. It's not exactly the same, obviously, because wood is different than each other, but same design. And I was like, wait a minute. How do you have this table from that, but you have that as well? And it's the same. I mean, of course, you can make more than one table, and why not make the same design? Just your production will go up. Not everyone wants to make one-offs, and not every business sees that as a feasible business model. But I was like, huh. Made me think. All right. I ordered a new rug from IKEA. They sent me a sheet and a spinning wheel. Because it's a build it yourself. Man, they actually have this really nice rug there, but it's wool, so it's not made out of synthetics. It's wool and something else, but both natural fibers. And we liked it. We were looking for a blue rug specifically, like a kind of like a navy blue, would you say, Ashley? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a navy blue rug. Kind of like, no, not that color. I mean, you can picture what navy looks like. But also a range. It doesn't have to necessarily be navy, but just something that's got a darker quality to it, but maybe that's also mixed with another color. Anyways, we looked. A rug that I liked, Ashley didn't really like, so we're like, okay, skip that. A rug that we both liked but was the wrong color, so okay, skip that. And then a rug that we both liked was kind of the right color, but also not, but was really nice, and we were both like, oh yeah. And then it was $1,300, so we're like, okay, skip that. Skip that for now. We're trying to get an 8-foot by 10-foot rug to go with this table, which I'm going to vlog about. I'm looking at it right now, but I don't want to show it right now because I'm not. It's not quite situated, if you will. I might share it on my Instagram before I do the vlog, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. If you're on my Patreon, you saw it, but you saw it because I show secret in advance stuff. Not that it's a secret, it doesn't matter. But Yeah. Hello, Glenn. You just got here. Made a joke right out off the bat. I've heard Lazy Boy has good quality sleep sofas. Who knew? Sleep sofa, is that like a hide-a-bed? Hide-a-bed is probably a proprietary term. We might even understand the names IKEA gives to their furniture. And then she says, LOL, nope, Swedish is way different than Dutch. Wait, those are Dutch names? I thought they were just gibberish. I thought they were like, oh, Nurgen. That sounds fun. We also have Rooms to Go. Awesome place. Variety. Okay. Rooms to Go. Haven't heard of that. I don't think we have it here. We have NFM. Nebraska Furniture Mart. Great place. Lots of variety. Good quality and fair prices. Vintage furniture, teak wood. Cats can't scratch. Especially G-Plan Fresco and my bookcases. Teak Herbert Gibbs with glass sliding doors. That was a run-on sentence, but I think I got what you said there. Teak, very resilient wood, and pretty rare these days. Freddie says, my dog's drool has trashed my couch. Never buy suede. Hey, Ava is a drooler to the nines. Our couch is leather, and it's like this cream white type color. And it has some serious wear where I sit. It could be because I always have stuff in my pockets. I don't know. But I kind of am thinking I like that. I like distressed leather. It's not distressed in a very particularly aesthetic manner. But I think I'll keep it and I'll try to fix it. I don't know how to work with leather really. I mean, I get the general idea, but I haven't done much with it. So what I'd like to do at some point is figure it out, because there's like a hole like this big in there. It's only going to get worse, so I've got to figure it out. And speaking of holes, my art trunk, it's got 2 big ass holes in the tarp again. So I got to cover those up. I got to get some, I'm going to do it with poly this time, because we had on the chicken run, we had poly for like 3 years in the winter that was fine. I mean, we didn't have it up there all year round, so who knows? But gosh darn it. Although that old chicken coop, the pink coop, which is now part of the Tudor shed. Oh, your dad's calling me. He probably wants to call you. Oh gosh, Joe. I'm back. Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. Josh needs a taller hat. A top hat? Kevin Smith. Oh, Kevin Smith. I remember you. You're the guy who has the tall hats, who sells the really tall hats. Right. Wait, Matthew is here? Wait, what? We did an indoor-outdoor rug because of our dog. Lots cheaper and easier to clean. And they stay flat. Apparently the synthetic rugs have a harder time staying flat, but outdoor ones are all synthetic, and so somehow they do stay flat, and I'm not sure why. We actually have thought of that ourselves, but it has to look a certain way where we're like, yeah, this is the rug that we want, you know? Anyways, talking about the couch. Ava does drool quite a bit, but having leather, it's easy to wipe up.
She doesn't jump up on the couch, right?
No, she doesn't really go on the couch, but when she does, she usually does when she's bored, and she'll just go up there.
No one's home.
Or if no one's home yet. Henry goes on the couch basically every day. Chyna goes on the couch every day, and they kind of have their spots. But Ava, I think because she's older, and she's a Rottweiler, so her hips bother her, I think. And so I don't think she likes jumping up onto the couch. She can, and she does. But then Henry's spry, but he'll be like, oh, I can't get up. Oh, I can't get up. He'll like struggle. And then other times, if he hears the cat meow, he'll jump over the couch to go chase the cat, to herd it into a corner and just chill there.
Watching it.
Just wait for the cat to move. He's not aggressive to the cats, but he loves herding things. Herding with a D, not with a T. Birds, chickens, loves it. He's a collie shepherd mix, so that's in their breed, right? They were bred to do that, and so obviously he's got those character traits in him. He loves it, and he loves fetching. So if you are ever like cornered by a collie dog, just throw a ball. They love them. I don't know if collies do, but he does. Collies are herding dogs, right? Yeah, and so are shepherds, right? Or shepherds are more of a guardian dog, right? Or what? I don't know.
Shepherd? I feel like they're...
It's a shepherd dog. It's shepherd sheep, or what? Where are they from? Germany. What do they have there? Sheep?
Yeah,
Probably sheep.
probably sheep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Germans up in the mountains with the lederhosen and
But he
the
also has
cool horn things.
golden retriever in him, so he also loves retrieving.
Oh, he does. Yeah, we got a 23andMe dog version for him, right? Or what is it called?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, so he has collie, shepherd, and
Golden retriever.
golden retriever.
It's not even a shepherd, it's Kelpie,
Oh, he's a Kelpie.
which is like an Australian shepherd, like type of Australian.
Well, he has a German shepherd look.
He does.
Coat to him. His coat is that, like his markings.
But it also said that he had cane corso, and I think that was just because maybe Ava and him drank out of the same water dish.
Right.
So I don't know how accurate it was, really. Because he definitely doesn't want to have any cane corso.
Hard to find good furniture. Build your own. You know what? I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe couch, but we're not trying to get a new couch. We're trying to get a rug. I've actually been trying to figure out how to make a rug, and the ways that I've seen are like way more complicated than I'm willing to pursue. At the moment, anyway. Maybe one day I'll just become like the greatest rug maker ever. I don't know. I told you guys about the lady who was in the family, if you will, for years and years and years, and she stole some rugs. I kind of wish that we could have one of those rugs. Do you think it would be okay if we stole them back? Would she call the police? Or would they be like, wait, aren't these the rugs that you stole?
She probably doesn't have them anymore.
You think she probably sold them?
Yeah.
Why are rugs worth so much? So these rugs, this person who owned them is a very eclectic man, was a very eclectic man, a collector of fine things, art and otherwise. And he had these rugs that apparently are worth thousands and thousands of dollars, ridiculous amounts. And he had them just stacked up in a room. And I've seen them before, and I was like, why are there 13 rugs in that room? You know, like at a Christmas dinner or whatever. I'm like, what is up with the 13 rugs, or what? Why is there so many rugs? Apparently just because they're valuable, and he collects things. Well, they were also nice, though. So, well, at least I've seen a few of them. And so, anyway, they were stolen when he passed away. And it was a whole weird situation. And I kind of want to go get them. I don't know where she lives, but I do know that when she is confronted, not even in a bad way, but when she has been like, someone who knows her goes, oh, hey, how's it going? She'll be like, huh? No, my name's Brandy or whatever. She'll change her name. I don't know if she changes her voice or anything, but she just pretends she's a different person who has no idea who you are. And it's just the oddest thing. Anyways. Bob Bob Harder says, I can't stay long, Josh, because I've got Scoo. Did anyone see Bob's cameo in my last vlog? Henry is more of a clam, though, says Renee. He is a clam. I have an Australian Shepherd lab mix. She herds us to the food bin, dang it. I've sold lots of antique furniture for years. Good stuff. Ronnie. Yeah. You probably also sold carpets for disposal reasons. I know who you are. That's an inside joke for everyone else who doesn't understand why I said that. It only works if you're on my Patreon. A friend of mine made a braided rug made from blue jeans. You gotta make yourself a good loom, then you can do it. See, the problem about making a good loom is you have to know what is a good loom, what is a bad loom. I have no idea, right? Both of those things, good and bad looms, look the same to me because I don't know what makes a good one, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not gonna make a loom. The only loom experience I actually have so far in my life is the movie Wanted with Angelina Jolie, where the looms like predict who's supposed to get murdered by this elite secret assassin group. I can't remember exactly the storyline, but they can dodge bullets. No, they can bend bullets. What is it? They can curve bullets. Or something. I can't remember. If you've seen the movie, then you get it. And then they heal themselves in wax. Yeah. Renee, you're still trying to get that to work with the kids saying it? That's so funny. I forgot about that. Yeah, I would love to know if anyone. Oh shit! I forgot to watch this. If anyone knows how to make a rug, and we can commission you to make a rug or trade for something, I would love to do that. But the thing is, if I were to make a rug, get one custom made, like what I would like is like it to be like a storytelling quilt style, but not a traditional quilt style storytelling quilt. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but yeah, I want the design in the rug to tell a story. So like it looks abstract like usual, but if you look closer, you can see, oh, there's a whale. Oh, there's an octopus. Oh, there's Hank for some reason. There's the Gapwing Forest. Like, I don't know how it would go in there, but I just want that to, and do I know how to do that? No, I have no clue. I don't even know what I want to do. In fact, actually, when I make stuff that is a little more, what's the word? One-off? How do you say that? No, more, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but when I do it, I usually don't know how I'm going to, I usually don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, that doesn't clear anything up any better. Okay, I made this table for Ashley. I'm not going to show it to you, so it's not a great example because you can't see it, but I made this table. It's a table actually I got from one of my old employees, if you guys remember Mitch. Oh, I should send him a picture of it. He gave it to me, and basically I just painted it and stained it, but I wanted to do something that gave it a little pizzazz, that gave it a little character, that gave it a little personality, because it looks fine as a table that was just plain wood, and it looks fine as one that with a white base and brown top. That's just pretty standard for a farmhouse table look, design, whatever. But I've added a great deal of character by doing a carving of a bear cub. And spoiler alert, I I don't think I say what it is in the video until the end. It's pretty obvious. Anyway, it's a bear cub hanging onto the trestle thing. And it just looks so cool. It's so fun. And like, I've never seen a table like that. Perhaps there is one like that. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have had him like this, Ashley. Like this. On the thing. Like, that would have been so freaking good. I still can. I can just, wow. For the next table. For the next kitchen table that we'll have. I wanted my dining table to match my kitchen table. In fact, I've even collected the bases for it, but I cannot get the cedar, the cedar top. I want it to be the same wood, and I just don't have any, so I haven't been able to do that. So we just happened to get this table, and that's what I ended up doing with it. I'll have to show you one day. You could make a painted floor cloth, but it would not feel the same underfoot. Yes, that's an idea. Not catching on yet, but kid did say probs the other day. Yeah, there you go. Slang moves so quickly, so even if you got someone to say Ronnie, I can't remember what the Ronnie was supposed to even mean. It would go away so quickly. Like, what did I see the other day where someone said it's a vibe, and they're like, people don't say that anymore, and I was like, that's how you know it was never cool to say it's a vibe, because you're only saying it because it's cool. I hate that. Slang, that is good, never goes away. And that's why grown-ups don't like it when kids have their own, like, expression of language, if that even makes sense. I remember when I used to say sweet, my mom hated it, and I was like, what? I didn't get it. But I still say sweet. And I don't think our generation is the first one to say that. She didn't mind cool, but I think that's the oldest slang word, I think. Cool. You know what's weird is she didn't like when I said sweet, but she didn't mind when I said bitchin', which I think is hilarious. I would always say frickin' bitchin', and she never cared. But when I would say sweet, she'd be like, oh yeah, is it sweet? How sweet is it? Is it really sweet? She just didn't get it, but somehow saying bitchin' was fine. People are saying hello.
Hi.
Anyway, okay, guys, that's the dishes. No one asked me any questions, so I didn't answer any questions. So I'm gonna go. I just wanted to let you guys know. Well, not that you didn't know, maybe, I don't know. But I got that sale going on, 25% off. We have lots of different things in it: art prints, sculptures, heartburns, hot dogs, keychains, postcards, pencils. I don't know. Anything that you've seen me make basically will be in the sale. 25% off until the end of August. And then remember that all of those things, every $5 spent gets you into the prize pig for the gold, the glittery dirt, I call it, the bonsai tree, and the shirt, the no rush shirt. Okay? And that draw is going to be on September 7th at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. For reference, right now it's almost 3 p.m. Mountain Time, so if you can imagine 4 hours from now, it'll be on September 7th. If you're overseas, maybe that's tomorrow already, so just adjust. And it'll be a random, stick my hand in the pig, pull out one name. That person gets the prize shipped anywhere in the world for free, except for Antarctica. So just give me an address that's not Antarctica in case you live in Antarctica, and we'll be fine. Okay? Thank you, Renee, for sharing the Instagrams. Daryl's asking, how's the sale going? Good, I hope. Is it going good? Ashley says, yeah, she's not. She's eating, so yeah, it's going good. So our goal is to make $1 million this year. Remember, I told you that at the on the New Year video. Are we close? She says no. She goes, we're not close. So help us out. Help us out. Get a piece of art for your wall or for your if you want a sculpture or something. It could be for your yard or for your house. I don't know. I really yesterday I was at the art gallery and we're making plans for my next show in April. April at Sterling Gallery. I'm gonna try to do a full-size buffalo sculpture. I've already talked about doing that before, but I just had to make sure that they had room for it because like it's gonna be one of the pricier items that I've made, so it's probably gonna hang around for a long time. Unfortunately, we'll see. I don't know. The shark still hasn't gone, but there's so much interest, and people like come in and they're like, "Okay, can you make a stand for it? Can we mount this from the ceiling?" Like, it's cool the amount of people who are interested in it. At I think it's $10,000 or $9,995. Um, but I mean that's a lot to spend on something. I know that I wouldn't be able to justify that, especially right now. But anyway, I want to make this full size buffalo, like a bison. Okay, like like I don't know if you've ever been close to a bison, but they're like this tall, like they're huge, and their heads are like this big. Some of them sometimes even bigger, right? It just depends, right? So I'm gonna make a life size one, and I want to do it out of rebar. And who was it? I think this concrete guy, Dylan. He helped Clint move his tools to my shop here. If you watch that video, vlog number 100, I believe it was. Um, I was telling him about this, and he actually sent me a picture of someone who did make a full life-size buffalo out of rebar, and it looks so cool. And I was like, okay, I definitely have to do it. My idea is a little different, but we'll see how well it works. It's going to be the hairy parts, if you will. I mean, the whole buffalo is hairy, but like the fluffy parts of the buffalo is going to be the rebar, right? And then the smooth parts, or where it's like, less hair, I don't know how to describe that better, is going to be concrete that I'm going to dye in different patterns. I'd love it to be black in there because when the rebar rusts, I'm going to blacken the rebar, but eventually it will rust, and it'll rust in a certain way. If you've ever seen a bison, you'll see that their hair is brown and black, kind of not calico, not ombre, but like I don't know, patchy. I don't know how to describe it better. I kind of want like nature to do that and make it into these different colors of patina and stuff. So I should start working on it soon. Unfortunately, I've been using my rebar to build other stuff, kind of behind the scenes, kind of for different little projects that I've been doing. So I don't actually have that much left anymore. So we'll see. We'll see. My brother Dave lives across the street from a bison farm. So I'm gonna see if I don't know how to approach them. Be like, hey, you're my brother's neighbor. Can I measure one of your buffaloes? I don't know how safe that is, but when they process them, when they kill them, maybe I can do it then. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they raise them for meat and their pelts, and I think their horns as well. I wonder. Yeah, I'd probably be freaked out to go measure a buffalo. Like they'd probably be like, "What the heck are you doing?" I don't know if you've ever seen that lady go try to pet a buffalo in some national park, and she got flung, and her pants were hanging from his antler, or not his antler, but his horn. Oh, that would be hilarious if my sculpture I just got a pair of pants. and put it on the horn. Yeah, but it just ripped her pants right off. Don't pet a wild animal, especially one that can crush you to death very easily. People do it with elk too, or caribou, or like any deer really that has horns will stab you. And if they don't have horns, they will hoof you. Not good, not a good idea. I probably don't have to tell any of you that, but there's plenty of people who, for some reason, think, it'll be fine. You will not be fine. Well, you might be fine, but not if they decide that they don't want you to be fine. You can make $1 million in crypto, Josh. Just got to start with 10 million. Martha says, if I had room and money, I'd love the shark sculpture. You can hang it from your 20-foot ceilings. Anyways, cool and groovy, etc. Those were your slang words. She was a buffoon. I like that. That would make it more realistic, LOL. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hanging out. I just released a new short today. It's going to be like the last video of that rooster. It's finished, and I dropped it off at the gallery. Maybe I'll do one more short about it. I put it on YouTube and on Instagram. Oh, I got a notice today from... No, not for that. Oh. Facebook told me that I'm no longer going to be able to make money on Facebook after August 31st. And I was like, when did I ever make money on Facebook? So I don't even know what that... Okay. Facebook doesn't pay Canadians. Neither does Instagram. Neither does TikTok. People tell me to get TikTok all the time. If someone wants to make me a TikTok, who's American, who's got time for that, you can just take my videos and put them on a TikTok and then just put a link to me. Or maybe I should get someone to do that officially, and then you can make money, and then I won't give you any legal trouble. I wouldn't anyway, though. It's not worth my time. They're just whatever. Maybe it would be worth my time. You know what? Steal my content and I'll make up my mind if it's worth my time to sue you or not. It probably won't be. So just try it and do it very successfully, and then maybe it'll be worth my time. All right, guys. Thank you. I will talk to you. I'll talk to you. Well, I don't know when. Maybe on the 7th. Maybe sooner. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good day.